Okay, good afternoon. First one, we will be discussing about the uh, chapter one of the fundamentals of nursing practice, which is the nursing profession. Okay, to start with, discuss muna natin what is a profession muna. Okay, when we talk about profession, it is an organizational of an occupational group based on the application of special knowledge, which establishes its own rules and standards for the protection of the public and also of the professionals. Okay? When we talk about altruism naman, this is the core value of a profession, which means selfless service. So, isa din yan na isang core values natin sa MCNP. Okay, that is altruism. Next one. Okay, we'll be discussing also about the primary characteristic or the criteria of a profession. So, we have six here for our criteria. First one is the education. When we talk about the education, it is an extended education of its members, as well as a basic liberal foundation. Okay? And then aside from that one, number two is the theory. When we talk about theory, this is a system of ideas. Okay? A profession must have a theoretical body of knowledge leading to defined skills and abilities and also the norms. And then third one is the service. And the service must be able to provide the basic services. So isang criteria ito sa mga profession. Okay, next one is the autonomy. When we talk about the autonomy, this is members of the profession must have autonomy in decision making and in practice. Okay, ano nga bang autonomy? Okay, this is the right or condition of self-government, okay, or like freedom, okay, like your freedom to choose like that one that is and to practicing an autonomy. Okay, next one is the code of ethics. This is a profession has a sufficient self-impelling power to retain its members throughout life. Okay, and this code of ethics is the sets out an organizational's ethical guidelines and best practices to follow for honesty. Aside from that one, integrity and professionalism. Okay, lastly, for our criteria is caring. Okay, alam naman na natin pag caring talaga ito yung pinaka criteria ng isang nurse or for example sa inyong nursing student like that one. Lalo na kapag ka nagdu-duty na kayo, you're caring. Malaking impact ito kapag ka nag-handle na kayo ng mga patients. Okay, caring is the most unique characteristic of nursing as a profession. Okay. Next one, when we talk about nursing, ano nga ba ang nursing? Nursing is a caring profession kasi nga ito yung nag-aalaga tayo ng mga may sakit, okay? And it is practiced with an earnest concern for the art of care and the science of health. And aside from that one, the different definitions of nursing we have from Nightingale. Okay? An act of utilizing the environment of the patient to assist him in his recovery. Okay, kasi di ba yung theory ni Nightingale is the environmental theory. Okay, next one is the unique function of the nurse to assist the individuals sick of well in the performance of those activities contributing to the health or its recovery or to peaceful death or to help him gain independence. That is from Virginia Henderson, which is the nursing need theory. Next one, ano ba ang nursing? According kay Martha Rogers, nursing is a humanistic science dedicated to compassionate concern with maintaining and promoting health and preventing illness and caring for and rehabilitating the sick and disabled. Okay, yung theory niya nito is the science of unitary human beings. Okay, another meaning of nursing from Callista Roy. Ang model ni Callista Roy is the adaptive model of nursing. Ano bang meaning niya ng nursing? This is a theoretical system of knowledge that prescribe a process of analysis and action related to the care of the ill person. Another meaning from Dorothea Oren, yung theory ni Dorothea is the self-care deficit theory. Okay, nursing is an act of helping or assisting. And then last meaning for nursing according to Imogen King, yung theory nito is the goal attainment theory. Okay, nursing is helping profession, maintaining the dignity of the client, until death. So, until death yan, nag-aalaga at nag-aalaga pa rin tayo. Okay, next one. Okay. What is the meaning of caring? Diba? Yung caring kanina is one of the primary characteristic or criteria of a profession. Okay? Caring is the essence and central unifying and dominant domain that distinguishes nursing from the other health disciplines. It also refers to the direct and indirect, nurturant and skillful activities, processes, and decisions that assist people in many ways that are emphatic, compassionate, and supportive. This is according to Madeline Leininger, yung transcultural nursing. This is yung meaning niya about caring. Okay, we have next one is the 5 processes of caring according to Kristen Swanson. We have 5. Okay, the first one is the knowing. When we talk about knowing, this is a striving to understand an event as it has meaning in the life of the other. Okay, yun yung kailangan mo munang malaman or i-understand ano ba talagang nangyayari or dun sa meaning ng buhay ng isang tao. Okay? Next one is the being with. Being emotionally present to others. Okay? This is conveying availability. Okay? Parang nandito ako para sa'yo. Parang ganon. Doing for. Okay? Doing for the other as he or she would do for the self if it were at all possible. So, doing for. Ginagawa mo para sa kanya. Okay, enabling. Facilitating the others, passages through life transitions and unfamiliar events. And then lastly is the maintaining beliefs. Okay, sustaining faith in the other's capacity to get through an event or transition and face a future with meaning. Okay, and aside from that one, it is believing in others' capacity. Okay, and holding him in high esteem. Yun yung high esteem is yun yung highest degree ng parang pagtitiwala nila sa sarili na or yung ano nila sa sarili na nakayan talaga nila. Okay, next one. We have the personal qualities of a nurse. Okay, ano ba yung mga personal qualities natin pag sa ating mga nurse or sa inyo in the future pag maging nurse na rin kayo? Okay, we have 2. The philosophy of life and then the good personality. Okay, what is philosophy of life? Philosophy of life is a concern with the basic truths and that contributes to the personal growth in a systemic fashion and with those principles that relate to the moral values that shape the facets of the character. And this one is it talks about the basic truth and principles that can contribute to mold our own character or attitude towards life and the purpose of life. That is the philosophy of life. And next one, another personal qualities is good personality. Kailangan talaga to. Okay, good personalities consist of the distinctive individual qualities that differentiate one person from the other. It is also a result of integrating one's ability, desires, impulses, habits, and physical character into a harmonious whole. Okay? So we have components of a good personality here. For the components of good personality, we will be discussing 4 components under the good personality. First one is the personal appearance. Okay, in the personal appearance, we will be important ang posture. Aside sa posture mo, grooming, syempre dapat maayos tayo dyan. Dress and uniform. Okay, the uniform and cap na ginagamit natin as a nurse or as a nursing student sa inyo is part of the nurse's public image. Kasi once na may uniform ka na white, and mostly yung cap natin sa mga girls is alam na ng ito talaga yung image ng isang nurse. Okay? Wear it with respect. So, hindi pwedeng gamit-gamitin lang yan kung saan-saan. Okay, next one is the character. Character refers to the moral values and beliefs that are used as guides to personal behavior and actions. Okay, when we talk about charity, charity is the greatest virtue and serve as a foundation for a sense of values and the development of human character. Okay, what are the attributes of character? We have 8 attributes. Okay, first one is the honesty. When we talk about honesty, alam niyo naman na to, truthfulness, honor, and integrity. And this is also a care of materials, recognition of authority, obedience to rules, regulations, and also policies. And also the use of time in terms of punctuality. So under yan ng character, which is the honesty. Okay, next one is the loyalty. Loyalty, speaking well about coworkers and institution where you work. Okay? Kung paano ka ka-loyal sa nag-workan mo. Okay? And then also yung mga kasama mo, mga coworkers mo. Tolerance, allowing a patient to verbalize his feelings. Okay? So we allow our patients to verbalize kung ano yung mga nararamdaman na so that we could understand them. Okay? Sa judgment naman, questioning an unclear doctor's order. Okay? Pag may mga order ang doktor na parang nagda-doubt kayo or hindi klaro sa inyo na parang hindi dapat ito gawin, you can ask questions or you can question the doctor's order. So that is a part of character ng isang nurse, okay? Reliability. This is the performing one's responsibility. Okay, reliable ka, okay? Motivation and also resourcefulness. And lastly part here is the moderation. That is the attribute of characters. Okay, next one is the attitude. Okay, for the attitude, the way you act, think, and feel. So, kasali yan, attitude. Okay? We have 8 beatitude of a nurse. Okay? First one is the acceptance. When we talk about acceptance, fully acknowledging the facts. Okay? So, marunong kang tumanggap kung ano man yung, kung halimbawa, mali ka, ganyan. So, that is acceptance. Helpfulness. Quality of giving or being ready to give help. Okay? Friendliness. Okay, you are being sociable. Okay? Hindi naman pwedeng maging masungit ka, di ba? Firmness. Example for this one is they are not going to change their mind. Okay? Decidedness. Yung parang firm ka dun sa decision. Okay? Parang naka-decide ka na doon. Okay? Permissiveness. Permissiveness is the opposite of being strict. Okay? The quality or condition of being accepting or tolerant of something. Okay, next one is the limit setting. For the limit setting, offering choices, okay, or the rules and set consequences if breaking. Pag break mo yung rules, okay? So, you should have a limit setting, okay? Sincerity, the state of being sincere, like the honesty of mind. Okay, competence, kung gaano ka ka-competent dun sa ginagawa mo, okay? Or yung capabilities mo, kung kaya mo ba talaga. Okay, yung charm natin, last one sa ating components of good personality. Okay, we have voice. Dapat yung voice natin, yung voice natin is modulated dapat with clear enunciation. Know how to control your voice, okay? The manner, this is courteous ka dapat, and attentive and be patient always. Okay? Sa heart naman, part ng charm is empathetic. When we talk about empathetic, this is showing an ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Okay, next one is intelligence and also poise. So that is part of the charm under the good personality. Okay, next one. Okay, next one is the level of proficiency according to Patricia Benner. We have 5 here. Just remember NACPE. Okay, novice, advanced beginner, and competent, proficient, and expert. Okay. First one is the novice. Okay, novice is the beginning nursing student or any nurse entering a situation. So aside sa kayong nursing student, under kayo ng novice. And then kapag nurse ka man, pero yun wala ka pang previous experience. Parang ito yung mga kaka-board exam. Okay, under sila ng novice. Okay. Okay. Novice, beginning nursing student, or any nurse entering a situation in which he or she has had no previous experience. So, aside as a nursing student under novice, yung mga kakapasa lang din ng board exam. Okay, behavior is governed by established rules and is limited and inflexible. So, sumusunod pa rin talaga kayong yung behavior is based on the rules and regulations. Yun lang. Parang takot pa kayong masyadong gumalaw. Ganyan. Advanced beginner demonstrates marginally acceptable performance. He or she had enough experience in actual situations to identify meaningful aspects or global characteristics that can be identified only through prior experience. So, kapag may mga experience na, advanced beginner na sila. Yung mga mostly 1 to 2 years na sa same area. Okay, next one is the competent, reflected by the nurse who had been on the same job for 2 to 3 years and consciously and deliberately plans in terms of long-term goals. So that is under the competent. Next one is proficient. The nurse perceives situations as a whole rather than in terms of aspects and manages nursing care rather than performing tasks. So you will be considered proficient if you perceive a situation as a whole. Yung tawag na 'to, i-re-review mo siya as a whole, hindi lang yung nagko-concentrate ka dun sa iisang aspect. Okay, and then yung nursing care of plan mo din, na kaya mo siyang i-manage. Okay? Sa expert natin, yung pinaka-last natin sa level of proficiency, ito na yung mga chief nurse, ganyan na. Mga expert na mga yan, dumaan sila from mababa papunta sa taas. Okay, nurse no longer relies on rules and guidelines to connect understanding of a situation to an appropriate action and also has intuitive grasp on the situation. So they are considered expert. Okay, we have the different fields of nursing. Ano ba yung mga different fields natin sa nursing? Okay, we have first one is the institutional nursing. Kapag sinabi natin institutional nursing, ito yung mga nagwo-work sa hospitals, okay? Hospital staff nursing. Okay, next one is the community health nursing or the public health nursing. Ito yung mga nurses na nasa community. Okay, mga nasa RHU, ganyan. Nurse practitioner. Nurse practitioner, we have example dito sa kaming mga clinical instructors ninyo. Okay, has advanced education. Aside sa bachelor's degree holder, may mga master's degree. Okay? Clinical nurse specialist. When we talk about the clinical nurse specialist, have an advanced specialty in areas of practice like we have gerontology, okay, ano yan, sa elderly, oncology, pediatrics, and endocrinology. Yun yung may nag-training sila sa specific na areas like special areas, okay? So this is the clinical nurse specialist. Okay. Nurse midwife, educated in nursing and midwifery and is licensed to provide independent care for women during normal pregnancy, labor, and delivery. So, madami tayong mga fields ng mga nursing. Okay? Nurse anesthetist. Okay, when we talk about nurse anesthetist, the registered nurse with advanced education in anesthesiology. Okay? Nurse researcher, alam niyo naman na to, nag-ano sila, more on sa research sila nakatutok, okay, sa mga researches, work researches, okay. Nurse administrators, like yung mga nag-work sa admins ng mga hospitals, like that one. For example, yung mga HR na nurse, chief nurse, ganyan. Administrator sila. Okay, nurse educator must have at least master's degree when teaching in the undergraduate, okay, and doctorate degree when teaching in the postgraduate. That is under the nurse educator. Okay. Next one is the nursing, nursing ethics natin. But before this one, nursing ethics, I will be discussing about the RA 9173 or the Philippine Nursing Act of 2002. Okay? The main objective for this one is to provide for protection and improvement of nursing profession by instituting measures that shall result in the relevant nursing education, humane working conditions, better career aspect, and dignified existence for nurses. Other nito is the RA 7164 or the Philippine Nursing Act of 1991. Okay? the former law of nursing in the Philippines before it was repealed by RA 9173. Okay. Contains a specific scope of nursing practice and regulations of the profession. That is the RA 9173 or the Philippine Nursing Act of 2002. Okay. Lastly, sa ating chapter 1 is the nursing ethics. Okay, when we talk about nursing ethics, it came from the Greek word ethos. Okay, ethos, which means moral duty. Okay, when we talk about moral duty, this is the obligation to act based on ethical beliefs. Okay, standard to examine and understand moral life. It is a study of how people make judgment in regards to right and wrong. Okay, the universal principles of the biomedical ethics, we have five for the universal principles. Okay, first one is the autonomy. Sabi ko nga kanina, ito yung parang self-governance or freedom. Okay? It involves self-determination and freedom to choose and implement of one's decision, free from deceit, duress, constraint, or coercion. When we talk about duress, do something against their will. So we are free from that one. Okay, sa constraint naman, we are free from limitations. Sa coercion naman, we are free from forcing. So, we are practicing autonomy kapag kaganyan. Okay, we have an example here, informed consent. Itong informed consent na to, marami kayong ma-encounter dito kapag nagjo-duty na kayo sa hospital, okay? Before kasi dumaan ng mga procedures or surgeries ang patient, kailangan muna nilang pumirma sa informed consent, okay? Yun yung self-willingness nila kung gusto nilang magpa-opera or hindi. Okay, next one is the veracity. To maximize the efficiency of healthcare, the patient and the healthcare providers are bound to tell the truth. So when we talk about veracity, this is the truthfulness or accuracy. Okay, next one is the beneficence. When we talk about beneficence, sandali lang siya, to do good. Okay, beneficence is the to do good, the act of kindness and mercy that directly benefits the patient. Okay? Kapag sinabi mo namang non-maleficence, to do no harm. Okay? And lastly, sa nursing ethics is a justice. This is the right to demand to be treated justly, fairly, and equally. So that is the nursing ethics, okay? The universal principles of the biomedical ethics or ma-encounter nyo under sa nursing or sa mga medical. So that's all for our chapter 1 on our fundamentals prelim. Okay, thank you.